Hello YouTube, this is Dino Duck here. Today I'm not gonna show you any game footage, unfortunately. Or not unfortunately, I'm gonna talk about something else. I'm gonna talk about my expectations about the rumors of a Rome 2 Total War. First off, I'd just like to start with to say in the recent games I've loved the technology tree aspect of the game, where you research scientifically for your faction to improve like military, politics, so on. Not like they had in Shogun, where it was more like a spiritual matter, the way of the bow, the way of the sword. It's not scientifical. It doesn't feel that way. And then I want them to redo the campaign and maybe a bit earlier, when the uprising of the Roman Republic fighting against the Roman kings, or not the Roman, the kings who controlled the land, so on. That could be like an idea for the tutorial, to be when you fight the older kings and so on. And then I want them to, so that they can focus on the Roman faction as one single faction and it being a republic. And with that I mean, I don't want it split up like the in different families. I want the families, but I want it in a different part, a different aspect of the game. And something else, and yeah, that aspect, that family thing, I'm gonna talk about it later. It's gonna include politics, which I think is a major thing they should introduce, which would be awesome. And then I want to also have naval battles with like cool fire effects and such. Since naval battles, I think they will, if they do, because naval battles is a standard thing for almost any new Total War game. And I just want them to generally improve the battle engine or the graphics. I want them to introduce to the campaign new agents. We are all the time we're getting new agents, but in the beginning we had like these standard ones: the assassin, we had the spy, we had the diplomat, so on. But in the medieval we had a little twist to it. We had princesses and so on. I want them to introduce something new, and then I want something in the multiplayer. I want this avatar system. It's awesome. I'm loving the samurai theme, with your avatar being an awesome samurai with a cool sword and so on. But imagine yourself a Roman avatar with like huge shield or something. He could be a soldier, a general, whatever. Make him look awesome, because Romans look awesome in general. And now I'm gonna talk a bit about the politics, which I mentioned earlier. Politics really hasn't been a big part in Total War games. What you do when you get in conflict, you do not resort to politics or to diplomacy or any kind. What you do is you go to war with the faction and you kill them, and that is how you resolve your problem with the faction. I don't fancy that, because it makes the game so not versatile in any way. So, and in Empire we had this republic or monarchy or constitutional monarchy thing. I want that, but in Rome, and make it Romier. I was gonna say make it more like Rome, adapt to the Roman era. And we had a great system in Empire, if you ask me. But as I said, it wasn't used enough. When you hired ministers, you had a monarch or a president with different abilities and attributes and so on. That would be cool. And the diplomacy, I think, also should take a bigger part now. As I said, I don't want to resolve everything with war. I want to have a logic thinking in my ruling my faction. And whether you're gonna to be a senate or a monarchy and so on. And I really want you to design your faction's fate by yourself, more customly made than in the earlier one, which would be cool. And yeah, I think that's it from me. I have to thank you so much for watching, and Dynaduck